Hey guys, this is my 2007 Saab 9.5 2.3T SportCombi with a 5-speed manual. I've had this car for about 3 years. Really love owning it. But if there's anything that I would change about it, I would have loved for this car to have been an Aero. So today, I'm gonna actually dive into the process to do an Aero swap on this. Now I know that's not keeping the car pure and it's sacrilegious to some, but on at least the US market 2006 to 2009 9.5s, they were most of the way there to being an Aero. The 260 horsepower hot 2.3T was standard in the US. This car also has the upgraded Aero 308 millimeter front brakes. It's a 5-speed manual with the ventilated sport seats that could come in an Aero, and also it doesn't have the roof racks that a lot of 9.5s have, which to me gives it a really sporty look. So other than the suspension and cosmetics, this car is almost an Aero. So to complement the sporty looks and the transmission that this car has and the brakes, I've found some junkyard pieces or some old stock over the years, trying to do this for a while, where I found an Aero dash for the 06 and newer, found the Dame Edna Aero trim in pretty good shape, and also tracked down an Aero badge. So we'll be adding these to the car, and I'll show you how that looks here in just a second. Already excited about this just from having done this first door here. That's gonna look way sportier. I mean, the wood's nice, but I'm more of the metallic trim kind of person. Other quick progress update. Looks like my car has been visiting a pull apart, but just got the old walnut dash out. So now, to make my doors match, I'm gonna get this guy in the car. All right, fast forward about 20 minutes and the Aero dash is in. As you can see, it's junkyard fine, so I might look for a nicer one in the future, but really happy with it. One thing to note, if you have a 06 to 09, there's actually 2 different versions of the Aero dash. One has these black knobs on it, and there's another that actually has chrome surround. So I got the one that matched my car. Needs a little work, but overall, really happy with the way this is shaped up. So on the important badge swap, I'm just marking off where the current badge is so that I have a template for spacing, so that when I set the Aero down, it'll go up right here and be in the proper factory position. Then this plastic trim tool to not scratch the paint, and that was very surprisingly easy. So I came back with some 3M general purpose adhesive remover, and it worked really well at getting all of the gunk off. I did hit it with some rubbing compound as well, and unfortunately the old etching is actually in the paint, so there's going to be some proof here that I'm a liar with the Aero badge, but I will live with that. Would love to get this thing repainted one day anyways, so let's see how it looks. So remember, I'm going to use this as my template, and it's nice. It's actually, you don't want to take the clear one off front first because that keeps the letters together. So we take the back off here, press it on. Hey. I'll live with that. So there we have it. This 2007 9.5 now looks like an Aero. I'm very happy with the way the badge came out. Now, I do plan to address the suspension in the future and do the Aero springs and shocks, which will lower the car just a little bit. But you know, to my understanding, it now has everything else. As I mentioned earlier, it's got the brakes that are shared with the Aero package front and rear. I also forgot to mention earlier that this car, according to the production codes inside of it, also has the Aero front and rear sway bars in it. So it is just a matter of the shocks and the struts. So very excited with how this looks front and rear. You know, the wood was nice, but this is much more in line with my taste in cars. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. If there's anything that I'm missing in order to get this to be a true Aero clone, let me know down below. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna do those shocks and struts in the future, but open to anything else. Hope you guys enjoyed and appreciate it as always.